Hi, welcome to our reading for December 1st through the 10th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which sign symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical links below. See if there's some personal messages in the lyrics, the music for you. Enjoy the tunes. I hope you enjoy the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in a moment. Hi Leo, welcome to our reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 1st through the 10th, 2016. We're going to start with the magical messages from the Fairies, Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Let's get some clarity, focus, and understanding the energies coming through for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the beginning of December 2016. Start with one card, Leo. Birthday. Maybe that was my fault. In my head, I was thinking about my sister, who's a Leo. So it's weird for this to come up if it's not your birthday, but I feel like it's a different symbolism than when this card came up for Sagittarius. So a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So it doesn't necessarily have to be you're going to a birthday party. It's your birthday. A surprise is coming in. I feel like it's a code, you know, like you see somebody's birth date on a license plate, something like that. You know, the view count on something that you watch on YouTube is somebody's birth date. That is, you know, if you were wondering about somebody, if this is a person that ... whatever. The answer lies there for you, or the signs come through. I would say pay attention to the numbers, the dates, history. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So it could be a birthday coming through, you know, at the beginning of December, and you're going to meet somebody, connect to somebody, plan something with somebody like at a party or for a party. You're thinking about somebody who has a birthday and you're involved. Somehow you're thinking about what to get this person. Maybe when you see that number, pay attention to your thoughts, look at your surroundings, see what kind of information comes through. And if there's a sign, you know, I'm getting dates, like lucky dates. Maybe you need to, I'm not really about telling anyone to play the lottery, Leo, but maybe play somebody's birthday. The first thing you think of. Don't question it, and maybe give a lottery ticket to somebody else too and pass along the winnings, you know? Like, spread that luck around. Yeah, that just gave me tingles, so that's cool. I hope somebody plays and gets like 20 bucks even. That's cool. Let's see, bluebells. Listen to the sounds, the bells, you know, the things you hear. I'm hearing through the crowd That's weird. That makes me think of being in a situation where there's a lot going on and being able to totally change your focus, and that absorbs the information or blocks it out. You know, like you can focus in on a conversation or just the music or nothing, and it just sounds like noise around you, like white noise. Crowd, in the crowd. So maybe there's something that you hear. I'm getting that you were just talking about something and you hear, like kind of overhear a conversation somewhere at a restaurant, when you're out at dinner, just walking on, you know, walking in your neighborhood or like in the store or something, and somebody mentions something that has to do with somebody you were thinking about. So see what stands out. I feel like it'll pop out for you, like you were meant to hear it. So look for the clues. I'm looking at, I see license plates again. So maybe not even birth dates, but, you know, words or time stamps, something like that in license plates, and that, you know, meaning something later. That's sort of weird. Birthday. Also, I want to say, if you have the same birthday as somebody, like if you meet somebody and you find out they have your birthday, or you knew somebody a long time and you never knew they had the same birthday as you, oh, Manix. So, I'm hearing friend. So maybe there's a friend who has a birthday, like the same birthday as one of your kids or your parents or something like that. And that's the person that has the answer. You know, that's the person that you should call or reach out to, or is going to come through for you. It's the one that has some kind of connection with something personal going on in your family or your friends. There's something there that brings you the, oh, that's weird. That's the same as this, that kind of thing. That's what I'm getting for this card for you, Leo. You know, besides it being my sister's birthday in August, maybe there's something in August or around your birthday, Leo. Or if you're here because you have a Leo rising or a Leo moon, like me, maybe it's around your birthday, whenever that is. That could be any time, but around that time is when the answer is going to come through, when things are going to come together, when it's going to make sense, when there's going to be a connection, when that surprise is going to enter the picture. And Vincenzo is agreeing with that. So it's so funny. All right, let's continue, Leo. All right, I'm gonna go to the Steampunk Tarot. Oh, there's a card. There's a card the wrong way, Leo. That's the 5 of Cups. That's crying over spilled milk. You know, being so wrapped up in the problems that you're not looking at the hot girl in front of you. You know, that hot ticket, that thing right in front of you. You're so wrapped up in something else there, and all you need to do is just clean it up. It's okay. It'll be okay. You know, like I see, like, and this too shall pass. So this 5 is bringing change in your emotions to something. I'm not sure if that was specific for somebody. That was not the card I was going to pull. So let's continue and pull a card for Leo and get clarity on birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Hi, Manix. Well, that's patience. So if you're waiting for your birthday to come around and it feels like it's going to be a year or like it's a while, have patience. Things are working out behind the scenes for everything to come through perfect later. This could be something coming through soon, and you just have to have patience with that thing, that relationship, that opportunity, with the door opening up slowly. This is like becoming the professional and making it look like a piece of cake. You know, like it wasn't hard at all. But you have everything so aligned and balanced that it just runs smooth. So you're working out the kinks, you know, before something happens, getting rid of impurities, blending opposite energies together in unison and harmony. You're getting like the gears moving somehow, Leo. You know, you're getting the mechanism moving. I feel like a schedule. You're working things out. You're even communication. I'm getting with this, like easy communication. I just saw this as really big ears all of a sudden. So like not even wings. So you're really getting like amazing information and value and wisdom coming in, circulating inside of you to create this balance, to get this thing running inside of you. You're connected to your higher self. You got your feet, you know, at least one on the ground, and you got the other one dipping in emotion, dipping in love, you know, testing the waters. You're a good balance between masculine and feminine too. I like her sassy like suit. You know, she's got that like feminine tie on and yet a corset and like knickers. I want to say like knickers. He's singing for you, Leo. You've been sleeping for most of the videos, Vincenzo. You're also protected. I always see this as like a guardian angel getting divine inspiration for divine timing, so it works out perfectly. It's Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. So you have to like not jump into the waters. You have to sort of blend everything together. A little of this and a little of that. Like, you know, you're turning on your faucet to find that medium temperature. Don't turn it all the way hot, scalding, and then all the way cold. Try to find where it's just right, and then it just slowly adjust until it's perfect. So whatever you're getting into, whatever is coming towards you, have patience, find balance, have understanding, good communication, you know, connect to your higher self and what grounds you, what keeps you real, what keeps you alive and surviving. Don't disconnect anything. Let's get clarity for Leo on temperance. It's also 14. So that's also a 5. It creates change. It keeps things running smoothly. Let's go to the romance angels and get clarity for temperance for Leo and birthdays. All right, one card from the romance for matters of the heart, communication, romance, love, patience, timing, divine timing. This is also when things need to occur behind the scenes, you know, that nature and destiny and other people's situations need to be worked out first before it can come through smoothly for you. All right. Hello. Hello. Let's get a card for Leo. Hello. Wow. That's passion. So I see you like running things really smooth, but like with a lot of fire in your soul. Like something's going on. Something's coming towards you, Leo. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Look at how she's just, like, it's like a romance novel. It's like fantasy land coming into your reality. It's, look at this sexy like romance angel coming towards you. You know, you're doing the dip. You know, you're releasing something, you're giving in to something, or you're taking hold of something. Whichever side of the coin you're on, Leo, you're ready to handle both. I think these are pretty equal. There's equal passion here. So there's somebody coming into your world that's equally passionate, you know, so have patience. Maybe, you know, make sure it doesn't get too hot too fast. Have control over the situation, you know, little by little, reveal things. Or, you know, I feel like things might be heating up And it's up to you, Leo, to bring your willpower and self-control and badass self in here and just sort of cool things down a little bit, you know, like go back to that, you know, come hither, sort of make it work a little bit first is what I'm getting. So let's see what we have for Leo. Let's go to the Power Archangel. Your reading is making me crack up. So maybe you're gonna find some beautiful like humor and love and happy times, you know, with this passion. You know, it's exciting, but you need to make it run smooth. Or just go with it. You know, maybe it's a lot to handle and you're the one that can handle this person, this relationship. This person can handle you, Leo. Let's see. Let's get going for Leo. Oh, Leo. I know. Well, that's a decision. So this is also, all right, so I'm getting something totally different with this. So this is the devil in other decks. They make it look really beautiful and happy here. And it is. The devil is you having consciousness over something shitty so you can release it to something passionate and awesome and free that you fall into. That's definitely not keeping you there by, you know, force. This is definitely something you want. So I want to mention that sometimes when I see the devil, because it's Capricorn, so it could be a Capricorn you're working with, or it could be that there's, Leo, there's so much passion, there's so much fire in whatever is coming through that it is up to you to keep this like taper down a little bit, because it could be like an obsession kind of thing. You could want it all the time. Both of you could want this all the time. This could be something coming through, and it could be like, you don't pay attention to other shit you should pay attention to in your world because you're getting wrapped up in each other a little too much. So you need to set this free so it can fly and grow. You know, this situation, or this is bad habits, bad situations, bad ties that you don't need anymore because you got something big coming in. So you need to let these kinks go, you know, and find how you can run something smoothly. There's something not running smoothly yet. You have to let it go. Let something from the past fly free. It doesn't matter anymore. Let it go. If it comes back, it's great because there's something good coming back for you, you know, or already there that you're just like sparking to a new level with. This is understanding what's not good for you and what is good for you. And when you understand what wasn't good for you, you just change it. That's it. It's simple. It doesn't have to be heavy. It can be something little you do a little too much of, and you need to just pull back a little bit, pull back a little bit so it can run smoothly, so it can grow and blossom a little bit, like with a little more patience, a little more gentleness, a little more temperance. You know, it's also having art, being artful about the situation, you know, taking different elements and seeing what works together and what is not working together, what is disharmonious in your world. So what's disharmonious to you? What doesn't groove with you? You know, what's holding you down? Who's telling you what to do? Where are you not getting up when you should? What are you not facing that you actually know you should? You know, this only comes up when it's something you're aware that you shouldn't do anymore. It can be something small or something big, but you just have to adjust it. You got temperance. So temperance with the devil is it's only a little adjustment, Leo. It's just a little bit of a release that's going to give you something big and passionate bursting through. You just need to like let a little something up, a little bit of something, you know. It could be a relationship. It could be just an aspect of a relationship, holding on to something, not letting somebody like go out with their friends. You know, your honey go out. You're calling them. Maybe they don't want you to call. Let them have fun. You're the shit, Leo. Don't worry about anything. They're gonna come back to you. You know, I don't feel worried about that. Maybe you are. You know, you're holding on to something. You're thinking, no, my honey's kind of hot, or, you know, they always get attention. Take that as a compliment. They're hot and they're with you. But, you know, people need to feel free so they feel like they're excited to come back to the one that's awesome and not holding them back like their friend's girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or a wife calling them every 5 minutes. What are you doing? That gets annoying. And now they don't really want to come home. They want to stay with their friends because you're bothering them. So it could be something like that. Just calling somebody too much. Just let it loose. Let it loose. Trust what's meant to come back to you is going. It's definitely going to come back to you like a moth to the flame, Leo. So I feel like it's just, I feel like this is passion. You know, just hold back, let something unfold slowly. Maybe somebody's really, really passionate about you and you just have to hold, you know, simmer down now. Simmer down now. Hold that back a little bit. You know, take control back of that situation so it doesn't get out of hand. That's it. You know, so it doesn't get out of hand. You can learn more about each other. You know, if this is like expression of sexuality or just concerns or deep dark fears that you're scared to tell somebody about that you get involved with because you have skeletons in the closet. Open up slowly, you know? Open up with your heart. Also open up to someone else to whatever they need to get out or not say. If somebody's not comfortable with something that they've gone through, wait for that time to be right for it to come out. Don't force it out of the cage. You know? When it's right, even if you feel it or you know it, like, or you heard it, just wait for it to come through. Don't force it. You know, don't pull it. Don't pull those strings. Cut them. And trust. Just trust, Leo. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox and unnecessary worry. That's what I'm saying. Based on lack of self-confidence. So get your confidence balls and boobs back on, Leo. You know, you're awesome. You're good. You're gonna get it going right. You also have a 14 and a 15. So you're moving forward. Maybe it just takes patience with this. You know, don't rush. Don't rush. Have patience so it works. Maybe that was somebody else in the past. They rushed. They got too excited about something and now they have fear about getting involved with you because, oh no, you know, they're getting the big butterflies again and they're hearing the big bells and sounds and signs too and they don't know how to pursue that with you. So take your time. You know, maybe it's that person that needs that or maybe it's you and they're going to help you take your time. Either way, you just need to release something a little bit so something can fly free in yourself, from your past, from your expectations on your future, from what you put in a cage and expect something to be. It's not going to be that, so don't expect it. Be open to surprises. You know, like a birthday. You don't know what's in the box. You don't know what's in there. Open it up and see, and then grow with it and experiment with it and play with it, and then see what happens, you know? Make whatever that is feel like it's at home with you too. Just like you would like to feel with someone else. All right, so let's get one more card for Leo from the Oracle of Visions, the Sierra Machete. Release yourself from, this could be like having passionate feelings, Leo, all the time, right? And keeping those passions in the damn cage and not letting them out, you know, with somebody you care about or somebody that you want to take a chance on or a new project or, you know, I hear guitar lesson, like something like that, you know, you're just keeping it, yeah, I can't do that bad talk shit. No, they said I was not good at that when I was a kid or, you know, my ex said I was always a pain in the ass at this and I wouldn't be good at that and I don't like this. It's, you know, negative self-talk and you just have to try, open the cage and see. You could always change your mind. You could always go back to the cage, you know? But, you know, if you've always sort of been patient and in control and on time and have everything running smoothly and you never just let your passion out of the bag, maybe that's actually wisdom for you to have some surprises in your world and see what happens after that passion flies free. See what that brings back into your soul, into your heart, Leo. All right. Let's get one more card for Leo for the beginning of December, summing this beautiful reading up. It's a beautiful reading, Leo. All right, let's see. Also, decision is a 15, which brings you to a 6, which is like the Lovers. You know, it's a decision. It's all in your hands. What you gonna do? What you really want? Did you want to feel a little passion? And that's 41. Look at the, like like the Russian dolls where they have like one inside one inside one. Also makes me think of like when you see like Christmas Santa Claus and stuff like that. Or like I just thought of like the ostrich eggs. Different masks here, different faces of you, different angles of what you're going through. It's a 41, so that's a 5. That brings you change. Holding on to a moment in time, taking a glance within yourself, looking beyond the eyes, inside the soul, inside your soul of what you really want. You know, what really shows up in the mirror? What do you really see? What do others see? This is new. Let's see what it means. 41 is, hello, identity, self-analysis, and knowing oneself. So it's just feeling like you're getting yourself back here. Whichever thing was lacking for you, it's different for all of us. So identity, self-analysis, and knowing oneself. One's own self is well hidden from one's own self. Of all mines of treasure, one's own is the last to be dug up. Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, I just heard like sometimes it's hardest, you know, sometimes you know something and it's hard to hear it from somebody else until you snap out of it and want to do it for yourself. You know, you can't make somebody else do something. They have to hear it from whomever. Sometimes they can't hear it from you. They have to hear it from some stranger and then they listen. That could be you too. So this card presents an image of self-examination. The answer to who we are can have multiple answers, and those answers may change with time and circumstances. We wear our various masks to falsely reflect or truthfully portray the myriad versions of what we can or cannot be, what we are or can be. In the scene, we see a reflection of our many selves, like the Russian dolls below. We are personas within personas, any of which can be the prominent or visible. That just made me think of a rising sign. So maybe check out your rising sign, your ascendant. If you know the time of birth and where you were born, maybe that is important for Leo. It came through before with the rising or the moon. So maybe, you know, I'm getting rising or ascendant. Because I feel like the rising sign is the mask you put on for the world to see how you want to be perceived or how others perceive you before they get to know the real you, the sun inside you. But there's something also opposite about that. So, all right, let's continue. Like the Russian dolls below, we have personas within personas, any of which can be a prominent or visible facsimile we choose to outwardly project at any given moment. By deliberate choice or emotional reaction, we reach out and choose one of many masks. In the scene, a plain and flamboyant choice is available. But in truth, there are so many choices. The danger is that on some occasions we are not in control. Outside influences can provoke emotional states. It is then that our vulnerable moments that our mask chooses us. I just heard like, you know, fight, flight, or freeze kind of thing. Like when something comes through, which would be your moon. I feel like that's your moon. When you're somewhere, so maybe it is for you. Check out your chart, you know, Leo, your other, maybe your moon sign, you know, even if you're interested in your like love, maybe Venus, your Venus sign, but Mars, maybe your Mars for your physical energy going forward. Fight, flight, fright. Yeah, like maybe your Mars sign even, or somebody else's, since, you know, maybe that'll help you understand somebody else's reactions a little bit. Because I feel like the moon is like your, you know, I have moon in Leo, so I feel like it's like the heart of a lion. You know, it's when you get that phone call that's weird news or crazy news or whatever. It's how you emotionally react before you have time to actually process that shit. So It's your immediate response. But it's different to different circumstances and situations, and that can change depending on how far you've come. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you so much, Leo. Thank you for stopping here. I'll see you soon.